one hell of a performance by some amazing superstars, Cole. He slipped out of that one.
Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Look at this. Could it be?
And that's a You know, I know I say this a lot, Cole, but this is not ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win a match by being a tackling dummy.
RVD wanted a match, and I gave it to him.
Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars and the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
These superstars are putting on a clinic in there.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
Hey guys, Spencer 7x7 here with episode 30 of WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. This episode we begin with 3 stages of hell, which is basically a best out of 3 match. First one will be First Blood, y'all know that. Second match will be a regular one. And the final one will be Hell in a Cell if we both win. I'll use me again, of course. And I'll just go against this dude. I'm trying to avoid repeat fighters so the matches and be more varied. That won't really matter as much because given my track record I don't let the other guy him me and do his moves. Well, let's start this episode strong. 'Cause I'm still getting sorta tired of it. Speaking of everything, time for today's random talk. By the time this is online, the win console should be there or close to being released. And here is my 2 cents. I think it's a great value and a great way for people to get into Android or gaming without taking a hit into your wallet.
You know it, partner.
Also, since Square Enix, Namco, and others are on board, it will probably be a great success. I may or may not plan on buying it, might buy a Nexus 7. However, the console is kinda slow and limited by specs. And by that I don't mean processor or RAM. It's the storage that worries me. The console only comes with 8 gigs of storage, which is crap for a digital-only console. Sure, it can be expanded with USB, but what if it breaks or maxes out? And there may or may not be add-ons for it by other people, but it does not replace onboard store.
How much
Hopefully
longer
by
are
the
these
time this is
superstars going to be
online,
able to keep it
they
up?
announce a second model or better yet double the internal memory.
They're certainly not going
16
easy on
gigs
each
is
other,
still not a lot,
sure.
but it's probably
Nice
enough for
reversal.
more games. I don't know much about Android games, or Android in general because I do not yet have one. Which
Man,
is one of the reasons why I'm planning on picking the Wii.
What I've seen here tonight
And that's
so
my
far.
random rant for the episode. Maybe y'all did not hear it, but it was there. And don't comment much about it because I have bad memory of these kinds of
I went
things.
into this expecting a good match. I'm just saying, it's even better than I thought it would be.
I know exactly what you mean.
And now
These
back to the
superstars
match,
certainly are pulling
which is
out
getting
all
good
the
because I
stops.
am almost time to rumble.
There's the reversal, Cole.
Victory means absolutely
One more move
everything
and I
for these
win.
competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beats their opponent will be the winner.
How about Taz should spend more time calling the match and less time cutting down his broad?
Oh man, here it comes!
And that might be the end of the match right there.
And I won, plain and simple, no more to say about it. However, now it's time for the second part. This is only a run-of-the-mill standard match, so nothing exciting or interesting here, just plain old school beat 'em up. And it looks like I have a head start.
I got a lot of respect for Spike, Cole, and don't you ever forget it. Spike Dudley is as tough as they come.
Get
he
it,
has been ever
head
since
start,
ECW
because
together.
of the head
His
damage.
toughness has certainly taken him far in this business. Someone should tell Spike that being a nice guy isn't a sign of weakness.
Here's the pin! What? That wasn't even close to 3.
It's times like these I miss the old voice commentary.
I knew it was only a matter of time before we saw that. I don't like it, but as long as it wins matches, it's going to keep happening.
But what's done is done.
Cole. If you're not
Nothing
doing
can change
everything
it.
you can to win, then you're in the wrong game. He's going for the cover, Cole. 1, 2. You almost got the 3 right there, Cole.
At least I know I'm close to ending this match. And this thing is...
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
I just think it's unfortunate whenever a superstar decides to cheat to win, rather than compete fairly.
He dodged that bullet.
What the hell?
1.
It's like I was made of paper.
He's
No
taking
sound
some
at all on
serious
the ball.
damage. His opponent isn't fooling around here.
Yeah, no kidding. You can't let someone keep working you over like
However, that could be an emulator issue since I have a problem with sound, but the game worked well enough and fast enough for me to get to the end.
Night after night, the WWE superstars never fail to amaze the fans.
And that's a good thing, Cole. I don't ever want to think about where we'd be if they didn't.
Well, we wouldn't be sitting here calling this match, that's for sure. Oh my, the submission hold is locked in.
And this ain't easy to get out of either, Cole.
What could have possessed Spike Dudley to turn on his loyal fans and become such a selfish, self-centered little bully? And here's a little something for the fans. That's why they love him.
You know what? But who cares
Pro tip,
what they think?
taunt your
All
opponent
he's
while
doing
he's
here
on
is
the
giving
floor
his
for
opponent a
instant
chance to
lulls.
recover.
Look at this, Taz. This could be it.
Good night, Irene. Nobody sticks around long after taking a finisher like that. 1, 2, 3.
The match is over. That's all she wrote. I don't think
Here's
there's any
your
question
winner.
in anyone's mind who won that match, Taz.
This should be, Cole.
Superstar.
If you pin your opponent and the ref counts 3, that's it. It's done.
So I am the champion at 3 stages of hell. Awesome. This is getting to become a fast-paced episode, that's good compared to the slowness of the tag match episodes. And it's always the reason why I make my videos long, but not that long. Okay guys, now it's time for a good old-fashioned brawl match. We have seen parking lot brawls before but not the other two. This match will be a bar brawl, which is new to this game. Then we will do backstage brawl. Another day, another match for me, and possibly a win. You can't win EXP here, but you can win cash by doing challenges, basically stuff like do 3 finishers and other crap. If you do all of the level 1 challenges you get the WrestleMania ring. Unfortunately I do not have time to do all of those, but you can try for yourself. Crap, freaking headache hurts, not really. And what's with the spinning WW logo on the floor? Freaky. And do any of you remember jukeboxes? Because I don't, I'm not that old. I saw that you can hit them with items in the ring if you do an Irish whoopee towards them. And if y'all don't know what an Irish whip is, it's basically you throwing the opponent like I was doing.
1, 2.
Almost come to win this. That was easy and fast. Just the way I like it.
One, two, three.
Here's your winner, the Superstar.
For me, brawls are kinda boring, they are too plain. Worse than vanilla, no commentary, no music, no epic camera cuts. No anything. That is debatable, however, everyone has their own tastes, and for someone out there, this whole game is sucky. But that's okay. Anyways, here we go with another brawl, this time backstage. Still can't believe we did 3 matches already and it not even half the episode. That means I can probably do 2 or 3. What the hell? Does he not know what he's doing? Random dude just walking by. Now he gets a soda? What the hell? This is not a park, this is a WWE match. Crazy dude. Lucky he was not hurt, or else we had to get a lawyer or something. And it would be the end of WWE as we know it. Or at least the brawls.
One, two.
That guy is still here? He's just SDAing there with his drink in the hand, probably laughing at this.
One, two, three.
Here's your winner, the Superstar.
Is it me? Or did I just see a table full of delicious snacks in the background? Oh well, I won, who cares about the rest? Okay, There's like 10-ish minutes left here, guess it's time for another match. We already did single. We are skipping all tag matches. We did all brawls already. And we did the 3 stages of hell. We already kinda did Battle Royal. And we also did Buried Alive. So the next match will be the Elimination Chamber match. Just a normal one, no tag. And this is exactly what it says on the tin, you eliminate Guzzi by pinfall and the last one standing wins. I'll just keep it random so I can cut out part of the match. And there I was looking awesome. And by the way, the match starts with 2 people and keeps growing until there are 6, just like Royal Rumble.
A big bienvenue to our fans around the world from Montreal, Quebec. Jim Ross here with Jerry the King Lawler.
And folks, let me assure you that tonight's show is a lot better than JR's French. Sheesh.
Well, there's no question of that, King. These Montreal fans are ready to get started, and so am I. So what are we waiting for?
Now remember, kids, whatever you do, don't try this stuff at home.
Absolutely not. Even these trained professionals wind up pretty badly banged up after a match.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment.
We've got someone else entering the match, JR.
Well, time to skip until it's my turn, because this part of the match is boring.
What an incredible performance! And now a pin! This could be it!
Well, not much has passed, but now it's time to rumble for me. Sorry for the awkward silence, but sometimes there is nothing interesting to comment on. Or sometimes I comment too much and have to do a lot of silence.
Another superstar is entering the match!
With 4 people and a big ass ring, the emulator is now slowing down. The graphics thing can't handle all of this power for now.
Watch out! He reversed it!
Hey, don't make a flower. I am the Pro King.
I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match. This could be a pinfall!
2.
That was like 2 7/8, JR.
Are these guys wrestlers or monkeys? They are spending more time getting up on the corners than actually fighting and winning the match. Also, if they fall and fail, it will do some damage all over their bodies.
Very ring.
And I think there's going to be a lot more shit
in my
here
opinion,
tonight.
that is not worth the possible special meter increase, which are technically called finishers, but I like the name special because that's what it is, a special move.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
It's his turn to enter the match. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
And now there are 5 dudes. This PC is screaming now for help. This is not the best thing for the job, but I have to make do with what I have because I don't like buying hardware just to do one thing.
I wish you'd just stop his complaining. Stop making excuses.
He's really cranking up the pressure on that hole, JR.
He sure is. There's no doubt he's looking for the submission right here. He's going up. This could backfire. He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here.
I like having to kick Edge's butt again in this mode. I don't really remember why I chose him and Mysterio, but I guess I had a good enough reason.
His opponent locked in the submission, JR. This could
and
be
not
it.
the final dude is coming. This is gonna be sucky. If it gets slower than a snail up in here, deal with it. This is how I played in the match for real. It is watchable and most importantly winnable. I think.
How can these fans be this excited about Rey Mysterio? He's obviously not feeling too threatened, JR.
Then maybe he's not smart enough to realize how dangerous his opponent really is. He's a slippery devil. The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. He can pin him right here, JR. 2. Oh, man, that was almost 3, JR.
Wow, Richards is like, hurt a lot all over the body.
Flat on your back
and like the pro I am, I have no noticeable damage for now. But anyone do not start pinning soon, that no damage streak will not be for long. And speaking about that, Richards lost, which makes it only a 5-person match free for all. Anyone can win at this point, however I still have the advantage.
If he's not the dirtiest player in the game, JR, he's a shoo-in for 2nd place.
He may get the 3 count here. I'm a raw man through and through, but I'd be lying if I said I would. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long.
This game reminds me of the Dragon Ball Z anime, where 5 minutes seems like forever. This LP is not intentionally like that, but still it's fun to know that.
This is raw action at its finest. That's why Raw is the #1 brand of sports entertainment.
You got that right, JR. You're not gonna see this kind of action on Smackdown.
Not on Smackdown or anywhere else.
Well, I am still undamaged and winning. But this episode is almost over, so it's time to go. Next time on the show we will see who is the winner of this match, and then to go on to other matches here. Until next episode, this is Spencer 7x7 saying stay frosty.